Today, we are going to learn about the scenarios in defined function. You have already understood the basics in the feature learning and introduction. So now, how can we apply the defined function in common scenario analysis? Let's take a look at the scenario of customer feature. Here is a column chart. As the years go by, sales steadily increase. For this gradual rise in sales, we want to analyze which clients have contributed the most, specifically, which year's newly signed clients contributed the most to the sales. By doing so, we can identify which year attracted the most clients and maintained the best relationships with them, among other things. For this, we need to obtain the time when a customer first signed a contract, or in other words, the time when they made their first purchase. By using this first purchase date, we can categorize the annual column chart and observe how the sales change year by year. For example, after analyzing, we can conclude that the customers who signed in 2013 were the most loyal and reliable to the product, and they contributed significantly to the sales each year. Now, let's open Find BI and learn how to analyze this data using the defined function. We will continue using supermarket sales data. Now, we need to calculate the earliest purchase date field. Add a calculation field. We have an order date here, and we need to find its minimum order date. First, we need to convert this date to data, and then find its minimum value. Use the defined function to group it, then convert it into a date field. This way, we get the minimum order date. After the calculation is added, we need to create a stacked bar chart. Change the chart type to a stacked bar chart, drag the earliest purchase date to the color section, and modify the grouping. Now, we can see that customers who made their first purchase in 2013 contributed the most to the sales. It shows that they were the most well-maintained and loyal customers. Also, we can observe that sales decrease as the years go on. We can analyze the reasons behind this. If we need to add labels, we can add sales figures as well, and the labels will appear. In summary, we noticed that the table we just saw contained many fields. However, we need to focus on feature analysis. I don't need to know the customers' names, but I care about the features they possess, such as the year they signed the contract or the date they made their first purchase. If we want to conduct further analysis beyond the existing dimensions, we need to manually create new fields, specifically feature analysis fields. This is where the defined function comes in. The earliest customer purchase date field we created is an example of a feature analysis field.